Hello. Are you having an amazing day? I hope you're having an amazing day. Life is too short not to have an amazing day. So if you're not, stop right now, think of something amazing, and turn it into an amazing day. That's not the tip, that's for free. So let me tell you. So I was watching the news and I saw the girl that was just murdered and her roommate had something to do with it, and I guess her boyfriend. So my my plea is going to be, if you are in a situation and somebody tries to convince you to do something that is not okay, don't do it, because in the end, all of the families are going to lose out in this situation, because the kids that did it have lost their life. They're going to be in jail for the rest of their life now. So their families are affected and they are not going to have them. In addition, and most importantly, that baby lost her life for no reason. That doesn't make any sense at all. I can't even begin to think what was going through their head. I don't know what is going on with the world. And I know I say that a lot because it really does just, when I hear things, my first response is, what? Because it just doesn't make any sense to me. The world is tough enough. Why do we want to hurt each other? It just doesn't make any sense to me. And so, equally, uh, so if you are someone as well and you feel like you are in danger, I know that, maybe a couple years ago I would have said, oh, I probably would have never told anybody they were overreacting. But if you thought, you were overreacting a couple years ago, with the amount of school shootings and things like this that are going on, if your intuition ever tells you that something is wrong, if you are ever uncomfortable, um, then I think you need to say something, because I personally think it's better safe than sorry, because you just never know what can happen, and people are so, they just don't have a respect for life right now, and I don't understand it. But if I felt uncomfortable at all, I would reach out. There are times when I get home late and I will turn on my street and something will tell me, call your husband, to come out and get you, and I'll do it, because I have to think about myself. What if I don't? And then that one time, something happens. God is sometimes sending us messages and telling us to do something different. And even if it's nobody on the street, I feel better that I'll ask somebody to come out and get me. Or when I was dating, if I went on dates, me and my sisters always made sure that, okay, this is where I'm going, this is the license plate, and check on them a couple of times. If you're dating, don't tell people where you live, especially if you live by yourself. Um, my husband laughs about it all the time, but I don't even think I got in his car for several months while we were dating. We would meet up for dates. That was just something that I felt was more comfortable. But do whatever is comfortable to you. Don't think anything is too much. If somebody thinks it's too much, then that's the person you don't need to be around, friends, whomever. Um, just be very careful. Pepper spray. You can get pepper spray I buy pepper spray for the people in my program at Rite Aid. At Rite Aid, when you're checking out and all the little trinkets that they have right there, they have pepper spray right there. So you can get it and it goes right on your keychain. Don't forget, if you have a car and you have the keyless entry, one of those buttons on there is a panic button. When you're walking to your car, hold your finger on that button until you get in your car. When you get in your car, immediately lock the door. When you're walking to your door, if it's dark, light, whenever, consistently pay attention to what's around you. Um, don't ever be so comfortable that you put yourself in a compromising position. I don't know what other tips to give right now, but as I think of them, I'll do them. I'll probably do a whole segment on this, but it is a part of the Divine Purpose program. So I'm just doing the ones that I could think of off the top of my head based on the recent event. And to her family, Divine Purpose is praying for you. I am praying for you. And and we're very saddened about what has happened. That is not okay. And there are a couple of others that we have heard about just this week. And so all of our prayers go out to all of those families. And it goes out to the families of the people that committed these crimes as well, because now they are suffering for something that they didn't do, and that's not fair. And those kids are suffering as well, because whatever it is that made them make that decision, they've just ruined the rest of their lives. And they were in college on their way to do whatever needed to be done, and they have now destroyed several lives. And so we pray for the victims, and we pray for the people that did it, because they need prayer too. And so that is my lesson for today. I'm sorry it wasn't great, but hopefully you laughed at the fact that I didn't get in my husband's car for a while. Hopefully that lightened it up a little bit, but we have to talk about things that are not so comfortable sometimes too, because I want you to be safe. That is it. If you have any questions, if you have anything you need to reach out to me for, please let me know. Yeah, that's it. So have a great day. TT loves you.